George, look. What is it? Tractor? Yeah. What do you think, Mummy? What is it? Tractor! Everybody's round. Right, let's go and have a look. I've got something really exciting to show you. I'll show you. It's a bit noisy out here at the moment. It's we got someone over there who's just bought a new house, or bought a house rather, and they're refurbing it to buy and to sell. So that's what that noise is. So I can't do anything about that. Here's what I've been doing. Look, let me just show you. Now, I've actually got this fence, and I've put it up yesterday. Now, this wasn't the pieces that I've got from the car boot the other day. But what happened was, Gary went out Sunday to the car boot and he come back with one of these panels and said there was an old boy down the car boot, another car boot which he goes to, selling the ready-made panels for £9. So anyway, basically what I've done, I went down there and bought 4 of them and actually fixed them up yesterday, and that whole fence cost me £36. Now to buy, alright, they may not be the best of quality, but at the end of the day, once it's stained in, it's going to look absolutely fantastic. And I would rather give the money to a little old boy, because it was a little old boy of about 75 years old, who basically makes these up. That's the length of there, exactly the same length as what you buy, but he makes these up and he sells them at a car boot sale for £9, as opposed to going down the big multi do-it-yourself chains, and for the same size of unit there, they want 3 times the amount, sort of £27–28 for a similar sort of thing. So I'm not too bothered. I mean, that does the job. The only reason I wanted it for was to stop the dogs getting up on the deck and to separate this area. So yeah, I'm well pleased with that. And as I say, once they're stained, everything will be fine. So yeah, that's a nice little improvement. I'm going to stain that very shortly. Now I've got to show you this, because as you know, I've been growing the peas in the guttering. And if you saw my video, now, you see Barney runs in, and he always goes down in that corner for some reason. Well, when we put the peas down, you remember I laid them down there. Now, what happened was, I come in the next morning, and I don't know whether you can see, look, little holes. Look, little holes there, look. Something was nicking the peas. So, I've got a feeling that we've been having mice in here, and that's why Barney keeps going over to that area, because I reckon they're probably under there. They've come in through the back of the wood there, where the ground sheet is raised, and I think that's what's been happening, because he's always searching round the back. So I think we've had mice. So anyway, what I've done, I've put these up on these containers for the moment until I've just work out what to do. Barney, out! Come on, out! So he's going mad. But we've flattened all that off again up here. And we've come out this morning, as you can see. I think it's found its way up here. Now, whether they're scaling this or what, I don't know. But something has been nicking the peas out of the actual gutters. So I don't quite know what to do about that. Everything else is untouched. The flowers, the tomatoes, everything else is untouched. But it's only the peas. Now, I did see a comment on, I think it was Dan's video when he done these, and he mentioned that you do get mice nicking the peas until they shoot up and sprout up, and then they're obviously okay. But so I reckon I possibly had a mice problem here. But as you can see, everything's coming up really nice now. There's the onions, there's the beetroot. I've still got the broccoli in that one, and the carrots are still coming up nicely there. There's a little bit of a show now with the lupin flower, and oh, the potatoes really have taken off since I've earthed them up once, and they're very nearly going to be earthed up again. I think this one's going to be ready to be earthed up again. That one as well, this one as well. But this one, still no show in that one. I'll probably end up digging that one up, to be honest with you. I don't think that's going to come up. So yeah, that's the little fence I've put up, and as you can see, I've just cemented the posts in. But that's ideal. I'm well pleased with that. It'll stop the dogs getting up here, it'll separate this area, and I'll make some sort of wooden fence here. What are you saying, George? Here's little George, look. Are you going, George? Hey? You going? Hey?
Give me a high five.
You've been helping. Give me a good go under the 5. Good
Shake
boy.
hands.
George, look, give me 5. Give me 5. Oh, you want a kiss? Good boy. There you go.
Mum. Mum's there.
Where's Mummy?
Yeah. Fish. Oh, there's a fish there, look.
Is there a fish? Look.
Fish. Barney.
Out of the way, Duchess. God, everyone's out in the garden. There's Tracy, the daughter. She's pregnant, as you can see.
Daughter.
There's her dog, Monty. George, say ta-da to the people.
Say bye-bye.
Say bye-bye, George.
Say bye-bye to Grandad.
Look, George.
Cameron, Grandad.
Say ta-ta, bye-bye. Bye-bye, then. And there's her dog, Monty. Everyone's out. Look, all the dogs are out. Even old Duke, the old boy over the corner there, look. So, I've just had a message on Facebook from a chap I know, and he's asked for a lawnmower, so I'll be sorting him out a lawnmower between now and Thursday, so I'm going to be working on one of them very shortly. That's what I'm going to do today. I will paint this fence. As you can see, I've just literally put a few posts along. That's the old post that I had. I've dug them in at the bottom there, as you can see. They're nice and solid now, as you can see. Look, that's set overnight. I've got a nice little ramp here. So yeah, I'm well happy with that. Right, Tracy's on her way out now, so let's just go and say ta-da.
Got his birdie.
Have you got your birdie, George? Where's your bird? Yeah, we got 3 of these little birdies. They activate off of, if you move in front of them, they got motion sensors, and they tweet all over the place. That'll send you crazy. Under your window, Tracy.
No, I'll just smash it.
You smash it? 3 for a 5, you can't beat it. Look at poor old Monty in the back there. Look, where is he?
He's super dog. He just spun round to get in.
Monty. He looks a bit depressed. Are you alright, George? Tractor? Do you like tractors? Where's your tractor? Tractor, say bye-bye, Grandad.
Not in your bag.
So there's Tracy just going to make her way home. Come on, Mummy.
I've got to look for the tractor.
Oh, the tractor's gone. Where's the tractor, Mummy?
I don't know. Nanny's been on it. Well, not on it, but...
Nanny's on the case, you mean?
Well, she should have been.
George, where's the tractor?
Where's your tractor?
He likes that bird, look. Do you like that? It's going to drive you crazy indoors, that is.
It's not going indoors, straight outside.
It's got a switch on the bottom where you can turn it off.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Hey?
It's going to go outside in the black container called
Well,
the
what
bin.
you want to do, you want to put it at your door, and when people come in, you'll hear the birds tweeting.
Or they'll just ring the doorbell.
No, but it lets you know if there's intruders coming. George, turn it off. Yeah, he's a good boy.
Tell it to shh. Say shh, sticky bird.
Bye-bye, birdie. Grandad's got to go now anyway. Grandad's going to talk to the people. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
See you later.
Right, that's little Tracy on her way out. Let's have a look at my latest van. It's an old one still, but this is it. The old blue transit van. So again, it's got a few little marks around here. Nothing serious. But I'm going to be doing these little sort of repairs on the channel, as you know. So let's just show you. We've still got the the RS Turbo to finish off. That's Gary's project. He's been very busy, as you know, working. So yeah, this is a lot better, a lot bigger size to drive about in and picking stuff up with. So it's handy to have a decent van. It's a lot more luxurious as well. So yeah, there's that. We've still got that to finish off. Barney, shut up! And as you can see, the Mini's looking a bit sorry for itself at the moment. We've had to fill in all these holes, as you know, around the wheel arches. It's looking very dusty and sorry for itself at the moment. But if you go down to the front, as you say, you remember all the holes we had in the front wings have all now been filled in, and this has been primed. Jimmy's done all this, by the way.
He's done a good job.
He has done a good job.
I'm proud of that.
So that's ready to go. Now this primer, for those of you interested in sort of professional type primers and the difference between that and the stuff out of the rattle cans, this stuff is really, really durable and hard wearing, and it's like a filler primer where it will cover in all the pinholes or little indiscrepancies, and you sand this back flat and then it's ready to go. So let me just show you the difference between this primer, which you spray on from a spray gun when you mix it. It's like a two-pack primer, and what you normally get in a spray can. Let me just show you that now. Right, okay, this is a primer we're now using, and this is a Leckler-based primer. The weight of that is very heavy. This is a filler primer, by the way, and I don't know whether you can see there, it's called a Green TI Filler. It's an acrylic stopper primer, and there's the paint code number. I think you'll find there, it's 04109, and as I say, it's made by Leckler, and that comes with a separate hardener, which we've got the HS hardener, which is a 00327 Speedy, and this basically is a 4 or a 5 to 1 ratio. We've used it at 4 to 1, so it's 1 part of that. Sorry, 4 parts of this to 1 part of this. And you know yourself with spray can lacquer that when that goes, if you spray that in the lid of a can, for example, the spray can lacquer, and then let it just go off, it will go a little bit sticky and hard. But this stuff, as you can probably see here, or as you can probably see there, this is it, gone off. Now you can probably see that, that's like a solid block of rubber. And that is the actual spray primer. As you can see, it's a filler primer. And that's how it actually goes off. So you can see the difference in consistency to something like this, which is sort of professional filler, primer filler, to something you get out of a spray can. This has got a lot more adhesion qualities and also fills in so many imperfections. So that is the actual filler primer to get you to the sort of top coat that you really need, to get the finish that you need with a decent top coat. So that's what we started using now. And all that I spray that on with is just a little cheap £14 primer gun, HVLP again. So all you do is basically connect your gauges on like I do. Now we basically filled that up. This is a 100ml pot on this, and just to give you some idea of coverage, 100 millilitres of this, we sprayed the wings 3 times, each front wing of the Mini 3 times, and it was still had about, I don't know, it come up to about there still. So even a cheap little gun like this, it comes on and it's lovely quality, because you don't really want to use your best spray guns for this. So we sprayed at 2 bar, 4 to 1 mix, 4 parts of that to 1 part of that, and you get a lovely finish which you can sand down afterwards, and then obviously put your top coat on. But you know, you're getting more professional qualities with this sort of materials. Totally different than spraying primer out of a can, where it's way too thin, and you'll see all blemishes and stuff underneath still if you ain't careful. But this stuff covers everything. So this is just a little quick vlog update as to what I'm up to at the moment. But it's such a lovely day out here. You've got to get out in the garden. I love it. Anyway, I'm going to do this, paint this fence and get a lawnmower ready. I'll speak to you soon, and I'll have an update very shortly. Thanks very much, and see you later. Bye-bye.